Day weekend, many children look up to their dads, even though they might not have the kind of words they need to express their esteem, their respect, their admiration. There was one boy who, looking up to his dad, said, "I can't wait to be a dad. I get to drive my own car, live in a big house, and tell everybody else to do the chores for me." I don't know all that goes into being a dad, but I know enough that it isn't all that easy. In fact, being a good dad, all responsible parenting, probably needs to be described more with the words servanthood, sacrifice, and sometimes even words like suffering, rejection, being misunderstood. In today's gospel, Jesus goes through the same thing. Eventually, he directs the question to the apostles, saying, "Who do you say that I am?" And Peter says, "You are the Christ, the anointed, the Messiah of God." And when they understand the word Messiah, they're thinking of how their enemies are going to be vanquished. There will be an era of peace. Nations will pay tribute. And we will reign in earthly glory. And they've got the emphasis on the wrong place. And so Jesus tells them to be silent about this title. Instead, the full idea of the Messiah can best be described by words like servanthood, sacrifice, and even suffering, rejection, and being misunderstood. Jesus himself says, "The Son of Man must suffer greatly and be rejected by the elders, the chief priests, and the scribes, and be killed." Sometimes people can look at us as individuals and oversimplify things, particularly if someone maybe made a series of poor choices throughout their life and they're really trying to turn things around and they're going through a lot of struggles and they might see the kind of people as us in the pews and say, "Wow, I mean, you've really done it right, haven't you? You put faith and family first, and things just fall into place for you, don't they? Life goes pretty smoothly." My life smoothly? It can be an oversimplification. Also for us, we are anointed ones. We are Christians of God. And so also there will be times when better words to describe us are servanthood and sacrifice, and sometimes even suffering, rejection, and being misunderstood. Jesus puts it this way: "If anyone wishes to come after me, he must deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me." Now in these days, we hang crucifixes on our walls. We hang them from our ears for decorations, jewelry. But in his day, the cross was used for only one thing, and that's a crucifixion. And so we should not be surprised when the more we are dedicated to the Lord, when sometimes things just don't smooth out, but it gets to be rather bumpy. But we also have to realize that we're not here for the sake of suffering. Even Jesus says, "And on the third day I will be raised." And for dads, even one day of the year people do respect and celebrate you. You get your day. It's not all bad. But in all honesty, we have to carry a cross. but it's a cross that brings us to glory. It's an oversimplification if we only focus on glory, or if we only focus on